Guide while using WiKAHON English in the classroom. After completing the readings and activities, the student must return the selection and take the corresponding answer key to check their work. Then, they will set aside their notebook or answer sheet and take a new selection from the same category. During the allotted WiKAHON English time, students may complete as many selections as they can within the set time period. Once a student has finished all the selections in a category, they are given an assessment to determine whether they can move to the next one or repeat the current one. On the day of the assessment, the teacher records the students' scores and asks them about any challenges they encountered. These issues may then be addressed individually or through a supplementary lesson for the whole class. If the teacher notices that a student is struggling, they may gather the class to discuss and address the situation immediately. If a student scores 80% or higher on the activities in each selection within the completed category, they may proceed to the next one. However, if the score is below 80%, the student must repeat the same selection until they pass. If a student needs to repeat a selection within a category, they must surrender their old answer sheet to the teacher and use a new one. This ensures close monitoring and prevents the student from looking at their previous answers. If the student still does not pass after the second attempt, the teacher shall then guide the student through the selection. It is important to remember that although WiKAHON English is designed for independent use, teachers must be ready to answer questions and provide assistance whenever needed. Teachers are also encouraged to record observations about the use of WiKAHON English in class to identify any challenges, address them promptly, or support learning through additional lessons.